person that aren't.
Okay.
But some people
We are
just
live.
Facebook me and let me.
Coming? One ordered a selfie stick, so I'm trying it out. So now we're gonna get some views.
Erica said she don't count, that's insider trading.
Insider trading. You can see this is definitely muddy river. Sun's trying to peek out a little bit. You can see everything from up here. J-Mac, welcome back, brother. Hey, look, there's the windmill. You ain't talking about my head again, are you, J-Mac? Right? Yeah, it's an old house foundation up there. Pretty neat. Neat thing is, keep going around here. There's Canaan's name again. Spelt wrong, but there's lower levels to this and everything else. Four 20. That's a big 420 FU, isn't it? The hell's up with that? This big purple guy down here. That's freaky looking. A little devil dude. What's it say? Just because you're white doesn't mean you can't do great things. I need weed. All right. Safety Fray. Live, laugh, love. That's kind of odd. Peace Stoner forever. Alrighty then. Shorty. That's kind of a neat one there. Where are we? We are at a place in Wheeling, West Virginia called The Castle. It's got one hell of a view. You can see the whole valley from down here. That First bridge there is the 470 bridge, and then the next bridge down is the 70 bridge, and then the next one is the old well, no, I'm sorry. The first one is 470. The second one is the wooden suspension bridge that I filmed from the other day. Then it's the 70 Interpass, and then it goes on down to Moundsville. But between there and Moundsville is the old toll bridge, Bel Air toll bridge, the one that was in Silence of the Lambs. Fabio, Redneck Beauty. Well, you can see the creek down there a little bit, up a good ways. Really muddy. Water's not as high as what it was the other day. Actually, it's down a good bit, but we've got rain today, we've got rain coming tomorrow, we've got rain coming the next day, and it's going to be back up again. At least the sun's trying to come out a little bit.
For now.
And K-Pup wanted to see cemetery, so we might just take a ride through the one right behind us, which is a nice one. Your mom's number is 4. Okay. Yeah. Guys bust up to each other, haunt each other, show support for one another, stay bust. We're gonna go over here across the road to the cemetery. What you doing, Pone? You chilling? Yeah. Yeah. Guys bust up to each other, haunt each other. Oh, you support for one another. Stay what you doing, Pone? Little guy in a big truck. Here, honey. Get that camera.
K-Pup's in there now.
Is he in there?
Yep.
Good. K-Pup, we're taking you to the cemetery. You said you wanted to go.
People are dying to get in.
Yep. That's why they put fences around them. People keep dying to get in there. Come my way. The gates of this place are creepy.
Kelly silly stringed the windows and distracts Ghost, and now she's holding on for dear life.
She what?
Kelly, she just sprayed silly string all over your window.
Huh. Is that why the windshield wipers are squealing like that?
Probably. I've never seen the arch down there before.
Yep, there's an arch down there. Even the trees are creepy in this place. Look at that one over there. Like, seriously, the way that thing curves up like that, doesn't that look like the Tim Burton tree from like every Tim Burton movie ever made?
Mm-hmm.
Everything from Sleepy Hollow to Nightmare Before Christmas to what was one of the other ones?
What is Pone growling at?
A Pone is growling at something that we can't see. Alrighty then. Pone, you see dead people? Well, he's definitely staring at something up over there. Watch him, Pone.
Watch him, Pone.
See. Watch him, Bone. Where they at? Watch him, Bone. He sees something. He sees something I don't see. He sees something. I don't know. We'll be up there in a minute, Bone. You can eat him.
Dogs are sensitive to the other realm, that is for sure. J-Mike says, man, you could make awesome videos there. It's spooky as hell.
Right?
Now, there's graves up here from the Civil War, right?
Yeah, there's Confederate graves up here.
Frozen says, we're in the Twilight Zone.
What's on top of that one grave right there?
Like straps, it looks like. Yeah, because it's knocked over. Like the top pillar.
Right there, that grave looks like somebody left something on it.
It's the straps because it looks like they're trying to set it back into place, maybe.
Okay, that cemetery that we was at the other night, that I told you guys, hold on, you're right. That I told you guys the kid was running from the cops in and jumped over the fence. That's it right there. And that is about a 20 or so foot drop on the concrete. The kid jumped the fence there and went splat in that yard. That's the cemetery the kid was in. Like grape blunts up here. That's what it smells like. It smells like one of them Wise Owl grape, but it's distinct, like cigar smell, and it's right here by the brothers. I can smell it as plain as day. Got both windows down. It's strong too. It smells like somebody's smoking it right here.
Right there. That's the brothers' grave, and it always smells like cigars up here. What's this up here?
Oh, this is where you're gonna put me one of these days. See, that's a nice big old mausoleum, and what's it say? Home for aged men. Yeah, Lady Swan's gonna stick me in there one of these days. No doubt. Don't get dead body on film. You'll get banned. Oh, we're in a cemetery. I'm pretty sure all the dead bodies are under the ground, unless they're inside the mausoleums. But I ain't going inside there. I wouldn't disrespect anybody like that. Somebody has. Oh, look at the knocked stuff over and everything else. You never know. seen something up there he didn't know. There's your open one up through there. The Tim Burton tree. Oh, Alice in Wonderland. That tree was in Alice in Wonderland, too. Tim Burton
All
tree.
of these mausoleums, they've gotten, like, they're in the process of getting grants and stuff to rebuild and restore.
Supposedly they got a grant to fix that one right there last fall, and they were supposed to start on it, but doesn't look like anybody started on anything. It looks like all the block are starting to separate. The walls are getting ready to fall out. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Just like it's coming apart. Whole thing needs rebuilt. There's a wall down there. See the wall where the steps go down? It's falling in too.
Kelly says, I think we're already in the rabbit hole.
Beautiful downtown Wheeling, West Vigot, Virginia. Let's see. Go down to the river and do a comparison since the water level have dropped a little bit before it starts coming back up. Hey Rebecca, we're just out driving around, checking out creeks, cemeteries, something to do, get out of the house, take our mind off the flooding out home. Hey look, there's a statue of Poker in the hind ass. I mean, Pocahontas. See?
JoJo's in there. Joy's in there.
North Wheeling Historical District. Second, we'll be staring at a building that they used to call the Washington Inn because back in colonial times, it was just that. It was an inn where George Washington had stayed. And that would be that building directly in front of us. In
With
fact,
the green shutters.
yeah. In fact, I think it says Washington on the building. Yeah. That was an old inn back in colonial days.
Lady, read my last comment. Lady, you will need someone to convert a fridge into a coffin for Ghost.
Do what?
Convert a refrigerator into a coffin for you. And then put on the tombstone, he took the fridge with him.
Actually, you know what? Being that I do the paranormal investigations and all that, I want my tombstone made out of solid magnetite. That way when the ghost hunters come to the cemetery to mess around, it fucks with all their equipment.
Kelly's laughing.
Yep, I want my headstone to be made out of rare earth magnet. Summertime when it storms, it'll get struck by lightning, and you know, ghost hunters come to the cemetery and it'll screw up all their equipment, make their batteries and their cameras pop. That would be cool. That would suck.
She wants to be cremated with a bag of popcorn. Is that what I just seen? Kelly says, I want to be cremated with a bag of popcorn. Oh my goodness.
Unpopped popcorn?
Yes.
I'm gonna park right here. Can't be going long because the pwn dog is gonna be waiting in the car. Let me see the camera. Pwn dog, guard the vehicular. Mama forgot your leash. Sorry, buddy. He'll be alright in there for a few minutes.
I'm not waiting, you know, I have enough dragon eggs, but
Fries wouldn't
I'll
pop in
get
the fire,
5% to be
she said.
more happy.
This is where we were the other day, and it was clear up to the top step. Well, you can see the mud. So it's went down a few feet. This is where the water level was the other day. Right up to that top step right
No,
there.
it was right up to here.
Yeah, it was right up to here. You can see the mud on the steps. Helicopter? I hear it, but I don't see it. Either news or coming into the middle. Now you start to see the pillars popping up out of the water for the where the boats dock out to. Oh, there he is. These are in the clouds. Hey, look, it's Grimace. Grimace, can I have your autograph?
Fuck you.
I could have said Barney. Rebecca said, hello, Lady Fawn. I'd walk down there where the old train station is, but look at all the mud down there.
All underwater.
Yeah, that's a lot of mud down there. That's where we were at filming from the other day, is up on that bridge. McCrewman, you're coughing for my pizza party. Alright, we gotta go someplace else because I'm about to light a cigarette. You're not allowed to smoke down here. You're what? Oh, you're... Wait, what? What are you doing? Oh, tell me you're not. Oh.
Ooh, where's
Can you
that?
believe this, guys? She is playing Pokemon Go on her phone.
Because this is a big spot down here.
I got a big spot for you. I'm gonna put them up in the windshield. I'm gonna take them out of this contraption you want. We hear you, Pone. What dog? What are you doing? Was you watching ghosts? Is there a ghost out there? Huh? Buddy? Get your seatbelt on. You better sit down. You better sit down, buddy. He's peeking around the corner. All right. Trying to think of someplace we could go into. You know what? I wonder if the windmill's open.
Not with Pone.
Huh? Damn it, not with Pone. Don't let
You're
in
the one
teenagers.
You're the one that...
You're the one that forgot his leash.
You're the one that brought him with us.
He wanted to come too. And he was seeing stuff in the cemetery that you didn't see.
True.
New from Roman Atwood Vlogs. Huge pond jump fail. Oh, we'll have to watch that one. Oh, he needs to go potty. Actually, we just had him out just before we came up this way. We stopped off at the park in Moundsville, and he went potty. Probably hungry though, huh? You hungry? Tell Mama get us some pizza. He loves pizza and he loves ice cream.
Why didn't you go right?
I don't know. Figured you might find a better Pokemon up this way. I can't believe they tore down that bar. That's just crazy.
I was hunting. Fled. Little bastard.
Where'd you? Woman? Pokey! What's going on, Pokey? Sorry about the shaken baby syndrome thing going on here with the camera mount, but... West Virginia Civil War Trails. That's a new sign. I'll have to check into that one. Civil War Trails. I want to know where these trails are so we can take the metal detector up there.
Right?
So what do you think? Should we dumpster dive our way home? It's daytime. There's a Big Lots on the way. Huh?
Yeah, I suppose if you want.
Okay. Let's go dumpster diving, kids. Are you ready, kids? Okay. I just don't understand you kids nowadays. Always want to go diving and swimming around in a dumpster. Damn it, man. Welcome to Ohio. What did Pokey say?
He said, Rebecca, how is it? I'm good.
I need Pokey's hair. That way we go ghost hunting, I can scare the ghosts away. I'd be like, whoosh, pull my hair out. See it stick straight up like that. Pokey could like shape his hair into a tombstone and hide in the bushes and nobody would know he was there.
He's laughing at you. Holy shit.
Yeah, they tore down the whole building for the gas station, but they left the pumps. What sense did that make? They must be gonna redo the building, maybe?
Well, it was so small.
Yeah, it was tiny. It's called Bridgeport, Ohio.
No, K-Pop, we live in Ohio, but we are like literally right across the river from Wheeling.
Yeah, it's nothing to cross back and forth that river 4 or 5 times a day.
We can be in Pittsburgh in like an hour. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's how close we are to everything. Hey, Kenneth.
If we get the ball joints fixed on the truck, we're doing a full like 3-hour live stream and nothing but dumpster diving. We're gonna go over to Robinson and go dumpster diving one night.
Tammy, we were, but we crossed the river and now we're back in Ohio. She's like, I thought we were in West Virginia.
Yeah, we have the tri-state area here. It literally, like that part of West Virginia we was just in is only about 20 miles wide. It's the upper panhandle of West Virginia. So literally, you know, Marshall and Ohio County, it takes about 15 minutes to get across them on the highway and you could be in Pennsylvania.
Hey there, Beast Mode.
And then we only live maybe 10 minutes from Wheeling, West Virginia, on the Ohio side of the river. So, like, this is all our backyard. From Pittsburgh to Cambridge, I would say. I would consider pretty much my backyard. And from, say, Steubenville down to Martins Ferry.
Moundsville.
Well, just below Moundsville. Down there at Quince.
We should have gone live when we were in Moundsville.
Yeah, but I didn't want to walk on Nikki's toes. She was live, and Deb was live, and I didn't want to take any of their viewers away or anything like that, so I just waited a little while. I think Nikki's still live, though, isn't she?
I don't know.
I don't think she's come in yet, so she must still be live. I know they're going out this afternoon somewhere. Hopefully they're live then.
It depends on their weather and how everybody's feeling, because it's snowy and cold there. Rebecca says she's coming for a visit and she'll bring nachos.
Awesome. We're gonna go to a Big Lots. What? I think I'm gonna kind of turn around so that we ain't hitting them big holes over there. Having today. That's not good.
I'd say this place was underwater,
That's probably why they don't have a dumpster.
because even Dollar General's is gone.
Yeah, look at the back of the building. You see where the water level was up, right at the baseline of the building. Yeah, everybody's dumpster's missing. Unless they moved it somewhere else.
I think it got washed away.
That wouldn't surprise me either. If the water was up that high, it's quite possible that the dumpster could have been washed away. Okay, so we're going through the big mud holes. Slowly. I'm surprised they didn't move them out in front.
They got washed away and they haven't gotten replacements yet, maybe?
Possibly. Interesting.
Right?
Well, on up to St. C.
Sure.
Okay. There's only maybe.
We'll go to the higher ground ones that maybe still have dumpsters.
Maybe.
Any cemeteries between here and there that we could show Cape up?
Cemeteries between here and there.
Because he must be dying to get in. Oh, there's one up by Mike's shop.
Yeah, there's one out by the shop. But it's probably pretty sloppy being right again the creek like that. I wonder if Mike's at the shop.
Doubt it.
I don't know. Spring day, he might get everything turned back on. And I don't know.
Cape Up says, find me some cables for that thing. Goes if you go to a GameStop dumpster.
We will be hitting a GameStop dumpster. Fortunately, the only thing I've really found out of this GameStop dumpster is the one time I got a Xbox One kiosk, which, you know, it's like the display where they have it hooked up and there's a TV mounted to it and everything, but there was no Xbox One in it and no TV. It was just the kiosk itself. Other than that, I don't even think I've found any games out of this GameStop. I always get lucky at the one over in Little Washington, though.
Mm-hmm.
That one I've found all kinds of stuff. I think the employees take stuff home from this one. There's a flea market. We can go to the flea market.
Rebecca says if we find Overwatch, keep it for her.
Overwatch, huh? Don't we have a book for Overwatch? Or Overwatch 2?
I think so.
I think
Brenda, they're supposed to all along destroy the disc before they throw it away. Some do, some don't.
I think the most rare thing to find from a GameStop has to be like Nintendo DS games. You very rarely ever find them. I've found one since we started doing the dumpster diving. I found one DS game. That's it. I've found keychains and lanyards and buttons and games and even Xbox 360s. Xbox One Connects, the books, the walkthrough books that cost like $30 a piece. You go in there to buy. Got a whole stack of those. All kinds of other stuff, but DS games are like, I don't know why, but you always find the cases for them, but you never find the games. In fact, I don't even think that one time I found that game, I think that was that video store place out in Cambridge where I found that.
I think so.
So I've never found a DS game from a GameStop. You go in here and get a tattoo, honey? There's a tattoo shop there. I hear they're pretty good too.
You have 21 already. You don't need 22.
Sure do. Nice even number. Park your family bus. There's your bus, Nikki. Probably get it cheap. It's no school bus. I'm surprised there ain't been no hillsides coming down through here yet.
Looking like they're getting pretty damn loose.
That's what she said.
Shut up.
We still got 8 people watching. Damn. I'm impressed.
Brenda, he had his Ghost Mafia arm tattoo had blacklight ink in it, but it's faded out. But yeah, it used to glow in the dark.
Yeah, if you look at my my little picture, that's what that picture is of now. Is that I got my arms up there in black light. You can see it glowing. A little circle picture when I post in the chat. If you go to my main page, you'll see the picture. You can click on it and see a larger image of it.
Rebecca, we dive at the Alta dumpsters over in Pittsburgh area, and sometimes we score big and sometimes it's just a sloppy mess.
Most of the time it's just a sloppy mess.
Well, even when there is stuff in it, it's still a sloppy mess.
Right. You know what? I mean, I can do without the Alta. I don't use
wear
makeup.
makeup.
You don't use makeup? But I love doing like Kirkland's and Homelands and getting the real.
But they have like perfumes and stuff too.
Well,
so.
yeah. I like the decor places because that stuff sells real fast.
Right.
Especially like the large pictures and stuff like that, the large mirrors. I
love
love
that
finding that stuff.
Big clock that we have in the kitchen.
Yeah, that big clock. We've got a huge clock in the kitchen. Thing is like a big 4-foot circle on the wall. And it looks like it's done out of reclaimed barn wood. But you really want to go to a cemetery? How about an abandoned bowling alley from the 1930s?
I just kind of want to come down here and see what the situation is down here.
This is the old original Route 40. And as you can see, it's closed off over there, but that's all cobblestone. That's the original National Road, or United States First Highway. Oh, it's growling. What are you growling at, bud?
Rebecca, did you see on the news yesterday that there's a class action lawsuit or something against Alta because
They were selling used returns?
Yeah, like the returns, this other stuff, they were repairing it, making it look brand new, and then reselling it.
Okay, keep up. Here's your cemetery, man. He's all up on the cemetery, he said. No, the shop's all closed up. Door's closed. Doesn't look like Mike's over there.
How about you pay attention? Good Lord.
I didn't hit it. Be alright. Wonder when the last time that water fountain was working. It's from 1938. Yeah, I'd say he's got the shop closed down. Look at he dumped gravel in front of the doors. And he's got all his tanker trucks sitting out there.
I don't see the new one though.
New one's probably inside. This isn't as creepy of a cemetery as the one that we was in earlier. That's a lot newer cemetery. I mean, there's some old tombstones in there, but this is more like, they're coming to get you, Barbara, type cemetery. How's he looking at?
I don't know. Maybe the creep?
Love that movie. It's the Walking Dead, Barbara. They're coming to get you. They're coming to get you, Barbara. Stop it, you're scaring me. That was so cheesy. Oh my God. But back when it first came out, that was scary. The dude comes walking up.
Pet Cemetery scared the crap out of Rebecca.
What'd he say? Written said something. I didn't catch it in time.
She said, don't get mad at me, but I beat up your like button.
Kick that like button's ass. You got some mulch. There's a turtle on that headstone.
Fake.
What? Yeah, it's fake. Goof.
Well, you never know. It was 80 degrees the other day.
Why would the turtle, how would the turtle get up on top of somebody's headstone?
Magic.
Oh, magic. Magic, she says.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, four-wheel drive time. Lock it in. There we go.
It's a ghost turtle, Kelly says. It levitated, Brenda said.
Levitated. A ghost put it up there.
Britton says, my shadow laughs at me when I'm naked.
Look, they just come up there and take all the stuff off the tombstones and throw it away. Big old trash cans full of wreaths and everything else.
I don't know if it's that the cemetery does it or if the family does it.
I'm pretty sure it's probably a cemetery. If it starts looking ratty, they toss it.
Now in the springtime, down here at the bottom, it's full of purple flowers and they're really pretty. And we actually brought my daughter here in front of the flowers and did some of her senior pictures.
Yeah, wildflowers and a Harley Davidson. This could get sketchy. Told you it's gonna be all washed out. Ooh! A little rough there.
Yikes.
I'm not gonna go that way because it's all muddy. I'm gonna have to take the low side. I'm putting it back in four wheel so I don't tear anything up. Excuse me. There's water just flowing down the tracks. Look, that's where the Zodiac's buried. Check out this tombstone, this hole.
This is out of my head. Hey, Nora.
That's where they buried the Zodiac murderer. No, I'm kidding. I don't know anything about that one, but it's kind of a creepy tombstone. On the move again. We said, oh guys, I'm going to go stream on something.
He's going to go stream on his wife's account.
Who was it?
Written. I don't think I have written. Let me hunt his channel. Oh, I do have written.
I don't know if I have his wife's account though.
Donna, we're just out driving around. K-Pup wanted to see cemeteries, so
So we brought him to a cemetery. Now we're going to leave the cemetery and go dive a dumpster or two. Probably all it'll be is two because it's daytime and can't really hit the other ones. I mean, we could hit the other ones. A good chance of getting run off because there's like a Mexican restaurant right there and there's always people outside by the dumpster smoking and stuff, and they'll say something. Hell, even dumped gravel across the driveway.
Yeah, because you know how muddy that gets in the springtime.
True.
Donna says road trip, yay!
Usually do a road trip every weekend. Never know what we're going to do next. We was supposed to be on our way up to Michigan today, but that kind of fell through. We was going to live stream all the way up, or at least most of the way up. Hit some roadside attractions, things like that, but unfortunately, that kind of fell through. We wanted to meet up with Rob, Michigander Man. We was going to meet up with him, and you know, taxes didn't come in time, and didn't get the truck fixed up like we wanted to make that far of a trip. So, however, when was that? When was they going to Kentucky? Was they talking about this weekend or next weekend?
Expedition Unknown?
Yeah, Expedition Unknown was
He's
going
in Louisville right now.
He's in Louisville now.
Which, right now, Louisville is pretty much flooded out completely.
Right. But we got told that we could come down to Louisville and go explore some cave with Expedition Unknown here in the next week or two. I just don't know if we're going to be able to do that or not yet. It'd be nice to. Hoping that we could get the truck fixed and the funds in place in time to maybe go up to Michigan and meet up with James and Omar with Michigander Man here in the next month. I'm not sure when they're going up there, but that would be awesome to meet up with James.
And Omar.
And Omar. Just call Mike and tell him to gas up the plane. We'll go out and go exploring with the Nikki. That'd be cool. Phone's back here rolling around like, Dad, what the fuck are you doing to me? Yeah, we got 10 people watching now. Whoop, whoop.
Hey, Molly.
Molly Dolly, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. We are just out driving around. We hit up a couple cemeteries, checked out some of the flooding from around the valley, and now we're going to go do a dumpster dive.
Big Mama T.
Say Big Mama T.
Big Mama T says, are you guys going to Tim and Michelle's wedding in April?
Tim and Michelle.
I don't know who Tim and Michelle are.
I don't know who Tim and Michelle are either. I don't think. I know Mike and Michelle. I know Chris and Michelle.
Welcome back, Nora. Breaking the show, that's Tim and Michelle.
Huh?
Breaking the show, that's Tim and
Oh,
Michelle.
Breaking the Shell, okay. Now, I haven't known Breaking the Shell that long. I was introduced to him by Joe Maz. Seems pretty cool. Haven't really watched a whole lot of his videos or anything like that, but I've talked to him a few times. Not sure I'll be making it to his wedding, though. I know I've got a bunch of weddings this summer to get to, and in fact, like
2 in May.
Yeah, 2 in May, like a week apart, and one is in my backyard. on the stage, on the main stage.
Carrie and Mark are jumping in, saying hi and showing support.
Oh, well, thanks, guys. Welcome to the channel. Stick around, pull up a couch cushion or something, just chill out. We're gonna go raid some fridges here in a little bit. I think we're gonna hit Nora's house first.
Mark Rees in the Mo Show. Guys, I'm new here.
What's going on, Orson? Caught you in another stream there the other night. Showed you some support. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Kelly said, yeah, you already cleaned out mine. You told me I could, Kelly.
Big Mama says, I'm going to try to go to the wedding, but if not, he is going to live stream. I know James is going to be there. I don't know about Omar, though.
Okay.
You have a red light. You need to go.
Well, it was green, but everybody was just rolling on, and I had to sit there and wait for them to come through. Okay, we go check at Ollie's. I've always had good luck at Ollie's. I found a $400 electric smoker here one time. A really nice find. The only thing wrong with it is they had cut the cord. I took it home, I put a brand new cord on it. It works great. It's a Charmaster or Charbroil Master Grill or whatever with the Bluetooth. You can control the settings and everything from your phone. It's really nice. I see something looks like a heater or something.
He found something. Oh, that's a big one.
That is a big effing heater.
You might want to.
It really is heavy.
It's a big, heavy heater. Space heater.
Brand new Shark vacuum, and they didn't even cut the cord. And there's more. Well, they did cut the cord.
Bone. Right? Two deep cleaners?
Big ass rug doctor still in the box. Spot scrubbers. This'll.
Right, J-Mac? Big Mama.
Another rice cooker in there too. But we don't need another rice cooker.
No.
Whew. Everybody's laughing at me, huh?
Big Mama says Orson Jensen has brought home over 5 vacuum cleaners from the dumpster. And if he brings one more home before we get rid of the ones he got, I'm gonna put him in the dumpster.
That Shark Vac is a $200 vacuum, and that Rug Doctor, that's one of them deep rug scrubbers, the portables.
Kelly says door-to-door vacuum salesman.
We've been needing another rug scrubber, and our vacuums have taken. So finding that one, hey. Anytime we needed anything, actually needed something like that, we've always found it in the dumpster, and it always works. So.
I think they cut the cord on this.
Yeah, they cut the cord on all of them. That's all right.
Bastards.
I just have to put new cords on them or patch the cords up, whatever. But that's no big deal.
Orson said this is a really good one.
I'll tell you what, that sucker is heavy as hell. I mean, it's the little ones that we got at home that are something like that, the wood cabinet and all that. Those things are like $70. That thing had to been
Probably one of the
well over 100.
150 on up.
I'll tell you what, that sucker's heavy.
It's probably their display model. Never been used and they just threw it out.
Yeah, you could tell it was definitely a display model because the tape that held the sticker that showed how much it was and that, they had like a big, like a full page sign printed out or something on there because they had it taped to it. The tape was still on there. So it had to have been the display model. That's a pretty good score. There's probably easily $300 worth of shit there.
At least.
Hope you was watching that one, Craig. That's called Dumpster Diving 101 right there. Daytime dumpster dive.
You gotta be careful in the daytime because if the employees come out to throw something out, they'll be more apt to destroy it before they throw it in.
Yeah, it's not so much them running you off. If they catch you in there, they'll purposely start destroying more stuff. I mean, they cut the cords on the vacuums and stuff already. But literally, like if they catch you in there or think that you've been in there, they will start like, they'll take it all apart and they'll throw all the parts in different locations in the dumpster, or they'll smash it, or
Nor they throw stuff away because it's a tax write-off for them. If they donate it, they don't get as much tax write-off privileges for it. So they'll just throw it out.
Yeah, they can write it off as a loss and deduct the whole amount on their income taxes. Compared to getting, 10% back by donating it to a homeless shelter or something, So they actually make more money by just throwing it away. GameStop. Have you seen these videos where people been dumpster diving at like freaking Little Caesars and Domino's and shit, and they go in there and, I got 6 pizzas tonight, dude.
Yeah, because when the last time we were in there, she pulled out a pizza and it was a couple minutes past their sell-by date, and she literally pulled all of them out that were marked for that and threw them in the trash.
Like,
and then I had to wait.
I've gotten food.
A fresh one.
I've gotten food out of dumpsters. I can't even say that I haven't. But like pizza, it's not in a sealed, airtight container or a canned good or anything like that, to where.
It looks like it's personal trash again. Yeah, we go to CVS once in a while, Big Mama. See you later, Rebecca.
Yeah, there was one bag in there and it had been gone through. Everything else was somebody's personal garbage.
Yeah, like Dollar General. Once a month, you'll go and find like 2 big garbage bags full of like chips and stuff.
Potato chips, yeah.
That are just expired or not even quite expired yet. CVS, anytime like Valentine's Day, for example. Okay, before Christmas, let's go there. We went to CVS one night and we pulled over 100 pounds of peanut M&Ms out that were not even close to being expired. They had thrown them out because they were switching over from the regular packaging to the Christmas packaging. So we had over 100 pounds of peanut M&Ms.
Yep, true story. I was like shipping 15-pound boxes of M&Ms through the mail to friends in like Boston. Or, was it Boston? Maryland. Maryland.
Yeah, Baltimore.
Baltimore, that's it. This one's a little sketchy in the daytime to do, but we're going to do it anyway. Aldi's.
He's getting moss and flowers.
Hey, baby, I got you some roses. Happy Valentine's Day, baby.
Jesus Christ. The white ones are, like, bad, but the red ones are good.
Yeah. Hey. Roses. What's wrong with that? Why would they throw that out? Have a rose, honey. Roses. Hey, you can't say I didn't get you anything for Valentine's Day, bitch. Shut the fuck up. That is so sweet. Nothing but love. I didn't even know Aldi sold roses.
I didn't either.
Well, now you can have some roses. We'll have to park in the backyard to unload this, but we got four-wheel drive. We'll just sink a little bit. It'll be all right.
A little bit. You probably sink to the axles. Just don't leave it out there.
Don't leave it out there. I'll have Hunter park in the driveway. Then when the yard gets torn up, I'll blame it on him. I need a smoke. I am thoroughly happy. We got some dumpster diving in today, got some scores, and you even got a couple dozen roses. I think each one of those is a dozen too.
Super dozen.
There was more in there, I just couldn't reach them.
These would have been really pretty, but they're pretty much past.
These ones, some of those are still good.
That one's not too bad.
I think if you like pick through, take out all the ones that are still looking pretty good and put them in a vase with some sugar water and half an aspirin, they'll last you for a few days.
Half an aspirin.
Put a half aspirin in the water.
Donna says, my husband gives me flowers when he wants to buy something. Suck up flowers.
Well, you know, there is this gun I've been looking at.
Shut up.
We ought to take one of those bouquets over to Ambrosia's work and tell her they're from Hunter. And that he's so sorry for making her mad.
I still can't believe that he even made a comment about how she is like Mariah, his psycho. Ambrosia, I would have kicked him right in the nuts.
We still got 6 people viewing. It's a better stream than when I was at the bar the other night. I actually got 3 copyright hits for that one at the bar the other night. I had to set it to private. I may end up having to take it down. I got hit with 3 of the songs that was playing on the jukebox. I figured that would be the case, and somebody was like, no, you ain't got to take it down. So I left it up there, and I went back through my emails there yesterday, and sure enough, I had 3 copyright hits on the music.
Hey, Random.
Who that?
Random Collection.
Random Collection. I'm gonna take that shark back in the house, maybe fix the cord on it and make sure it works. If it works, we got a new vacuum. If not, I'll scrap it, take the motor and copper coil and everything out of it. Either way, it's dollars. Dollars that we didn't have to spend on a new vacuum, or dollars we're going to make off the scrap. One of the two.
Joyce says, hey Dave, you're still on? How long have you been on for?
Looks like about 80 minutes and 54 seconds. A little over an hour. I like to live stream on the weekends. Once in a while I get on there just bullshitting from my desk through the week.
When I'm at work.
Well, ladies ones at work because I get bored, or I'm doing a tutorial on something, or, you know. Usually if I do a tutorial though, I'm doing it from my phone and I'll record it and then upload it. And they're usually not very long, a couple minutes. Should I hit this at like 60? Watch your stomach do a flip-flop. Yeehaw! Woo!
Behave yourself.
I love getting the kids in the car and going out through there and really fast. And they're like, oh my God. Creek's muddy up this way. Is the Torpedo Bridge underwater?
Can't tell.
It looks like it's going across the top of it.
Yep.
Yep. Torpedo Bridge is underwater. That right there is a torpedo bridge. It's basically just a series of culverts that they poured concrete over to make a bridge. And once the culverts get clogged, the water runs right over top of the road.
Or if the water's too high.
Call them a torpedo bridge or submarine bridge.
Look at how high that was yet last week.
Yeah. Back up to 10 people watching. Donna the fan. Did she say that looks awesome?
It looks like Tennessee.
Oh. Well, you're not too far away.
We're in the foothills of the Appalachians.
Yeah, we're right here in the Ohio Valley, right on the Ohio River across from West Virginia. Northern Panhandle, West Virginia, I should say. This water has gone down a lot even out here.
Till tonight. It ain't raining right now.
What'd she say?
She is 45 minutes north of Chattanooga.
Oh, okay.
I have a lot of family down in the Chattanooga area.
I was in Lego stream early this morning. He said after he went off live stream there yesterday, there was a bunch of gunshots that rang out in his neighborhood. He says it's not uncommon, but it doesn't happen like all the time. I said, well, that happens around my place all the time, but Usually that's me on the trigger. I got the shooting range in the backyard. He said, do you really have a shooting range in your backyard? I was like, oh yeah. And a bar, and a stage. I don't think he knew what to say. He's like, do you cover your bar? I was like, it's too big to cover. I had to build a roof on it. And of course, you'll see all that here in a minute. Anybody that hasn't seen the backyard yet, because we're going to be driving right through it. First, make it home yet? Yep. Putting her in four-wheel.
Jesus. Well, I don't know about being beautiful, Nora, but it's home.
It looks pretty trashed right now. All the snow melted and all the trash and everything, and it's just kind of everywhere. Next dry day, we got to get out here and clean the yard. With all the flooding and shit washing around and wind. And see, I had a roof over the DJ booth, but the wind just ripped it to shreds. But I got the pergola over top of the stage. Instruments to decorate the stage, and got the lighting up there at the barn, which we have as a kitchen, which it's full of like stuff we found dumpster diving right now. It all needs cleaned out. And the bar, the picnic table I made, the outdoor couch I made, swing, the benches. That's one big ass hunk of cedar. You can get out of the car, hon? Come on, Pone. You want me to pick you up? Is that it? Come on, take you in the house. Ooh, you okay? There you go. Hey, Hunter. Hunter. Where's Hunter? Low battery. All right, guys, I am back at the house. Battery light's flashing low, and I'm going to stop this stream, maybe go live here a little later on this afternoon. Maybe do a haul video. I will catch you guys later on. And we will see y'all